Yo, what the heck is up, everybody? Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. It has been a day. It's been a fun day. Been busy, but it's been good. So I hope you guys are doing well. Also, we're definitely going to talk about camp today, some camp standouts, and then just get your guys' thoughts on the room, like different position groups. Sorry, my own audio started talking in my ear, and it freaked me out. Talking about standouts from different position groups. Look at the wide receiver room and just other areas of growth, injuries. And then I'm also dropping a video later today, so that'll go much more in depth into camp and other stuff like that. But I definitely want to hang out with you guys. We got a couple packages to open. I got a Tank 7 to drink because I took the week off from drinking, but I have to open one up on Red Friday. You already know. So let's hang out and talk about it. But first... Yo, let's go. I don't know why I'm yelling. Hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic on this Friday, man. So good to see y'all. Brand's in here. Denise, Jeremy, Jude, Blitzball, Tristan, Tommy, Cardinal, Jennifer. I got a couple of quick announcements. One is a fun one. It's over on my Twitter, but I do want you guys to be aware of this in case you don't know. But I am giving away a Justyn Ross jersey. So there's how you can do that is you follow me and Kylie Winfrey. If you don't know who Kylie is, she's been on the stream multiple times. Awesome, great content creator. But yeah, if you follow me and her on Twitter, I guess it's X now. Sorry, I get rebuked because I call it Twitter. I'm not even trying to be rebellious. I'm just so used to saying Twitter that it's just habit. So X, go to X. Go to x.com, follow me, follow Kylie, retweet this. I am going to give one random person a Justyn Ross jersey if he makes the 53-man roster, which he is trending towards making the 53-man roster. I mean, if I was going to put money on Justyn Ross making the roster right now, I'd put a good amount of money. I think he's going to make it. I want to see him in preseason and just, his health should hold up and everything, but I want to see all that first. Yet, if I had to pick the wide receiver room right now, Justyn Ross would be in there. He's making the roster. Had a crazy one-handed catch today that the Chiefs shared. We will definitely look at that. So that was announcement one. And then announcement two, it's something I've plugged a couple times, but I'm going to plug it again because we're getting really close to filling out these private drafts. But I do have a sponsor for the entire NFL season, Underdog Fantasy. You can sign up with my code HBTC. It's in the description, and they will match your first deposit of up to $100. So if you put 50 in, they'll give you 50. You put 100 in, they'll give you an additional 100. But the reason why I'm plugging that is because I do have a couple private drafts. A lot of you are saying, hey, I want to play fantasy football with you. How can we do that? Well, a way you can do that is sign up on Underdog. I've got a $10 private draft. I also have a $25 private draft, and they are filling up. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing several of those throughout the season. So just if you want to sign up, let's freaking go. I'm excited. And Denise with the 5 gifted. And then, so Denise, thank you for the 5 gifted. Really appreciate that. Jay Kelsey, thanks for the 2 months saying, hell yeah, let's ride, baby. Sorry you got hacked on Discord. Yeah, who got, yeah. Is Rax in here? Somebody got hacked. Somebody got hacked on our Discord. And was posted all kinds of naughty stuff. Hopefully nobody clicked the link. We got all the comments deleted, but that was a little crazy. Denise, thanks again for the 5. You've been a Chiefs fan for a long time? Let's go, Jude. Bro, I'm so mad. I'm 13 and it's for 17 plus. You talking about Underdog? Yes. Yeah, with Underdog, you've got to be, I thought you had to be 18, but could be wrong. Thoughts on Frank Clark? I wish Frank Clark the best, man. We wouldn't have the rings that we do without Frank in the playoffs. I know he struggled sometimes during the regular season, battled health issues with the stomach and all that, but I really am grateful for Frank Clark's contributions to the team, but it's freaking weird, dude, seeing him as a Bronco. I'm just going to be honest. It's really weird. I did like the fact that he said the Chiefs and Broncos aren't a rivalry when asked about it on the podium. He said, to be a rivalry, you have to be competitive. They didn't like that answer, but it's freaking true. The Chiefs have been winning since 2015 against the Broncos. I mean, absolute dominance. Absolute dominance. What's up, Caleb? You bet $53. Justyn Ross makes the 53. I like that number. That's good. Yo, I'm going to open this vent because it's like hot down here, but the AC's on. Give me cold air. Give me cold air right now. Yeah, that was funny, huh? Who's a defensive rookie of the year for me? I don't know. I mean, how long is Jalen Carter going to be suspended? Because he's a name that jumps out to me. But yeah, we'll definitely have to see. If you're talking about Chiefs defensive rookie of the year, which you might be asking league-wide, but one of the defensive rookies I'm excited about right now is actually 7th round Nick Jones. He has been making a bunch of standout plays in OTAs. He's been making standout plays at camp. And with L'Jarius Sneed and Jalen Watson not practicing today, Sneed is still trying to get his knee to calm down. Jalen Watson was an excused absence, but Echo Boydo and Nick Jones worked in with the ones today, and Nick Jones had a pass breakup against Justyn Ross. He had a pass breakup against MVS that looked really good. I'm very excited for Nick Jones. I don't know how much he's going to actually be on the field when all is said and done. On defense, he will play some special teams. I do have him making the roster. I'm excited to see him. Obviously, Felix Anudike-Uzomah is somebody else I'm excited about who did get some work in with the ones today, with Charles Omenihu not practicing due to a calf injury of sorts. Mike Dana also did not practice today due to a calf injury of sorts. So Felix Anudike-Uzomah got some looks with the ones today, and I'm excited to see him. I don't think he's going to start, but they are going to start working him in. Excited to see that. I mean, one of the guys I'm most excited about is not even a draft pick or a rookie, but Drew Tranquil. Really excited about that. Yo, Jack with the 5. Love from Independence, Missouri. Yo, I'm in Lee Summit, man, so just right down the road. Let's go, dude. Appreciate the 5-bomb, brother. Daniel with the gifted as well. Appreciate you. Chief Kelsey, thanks for paying it forward with the gift you won from ACU. Oh, yeah, I saw your email. So I somehow won something in All Chiefed Up's live stream last night. It was like a random generator for members or something. I don't even know. I wasn't even in the stream. Somebody DM'd me on Twitter, on X, said, yo, you just won something in All Chiefed Up stream. So I went in there and I was like, hey, I don't know what it is. I appreciate it, but pay it forward, man. Like bless your community. You don't need to give me anything. So I guess they paid it forward and Chief Kelsey got it. So I love that. Arthur said, I've been meeting Jennifer Seste in every Chiefs stream. Yeah, she's a diehard Chiefs fan. She's everywhere. What's up, Sporty? I'm doing really good. Uri is in the house. Cole, you were way behind on the chat. No, I'm right here. I'm right up in the front. But I was answering like donos and stuff. So I'm not behind. I'm like right up. I'm right up here. Broncos country, let's die. I can't stand that it's X now. I will say this. If you are on the browser, like on my computer, I go to Twitter all the time. X all the time. It's really easy to type in x.com. I'll tell you that. But yeah, everything changed now. It's not tweets or retweets. It's posts or reposts. I don't care, to be honest. Like, that's where I get my NFL and Chiefs news. As long as it still does that, fine with me. Yo, Lori with the $5 super sticker. Appreciate you. Did you watch the game last night? I did not. I worked on a video, and I didn't drop it till like 8:30. And then I went up and just hung out with Danny for a little bit before she went to bed. And I did have the game on, but like when it's the Jets and the Browns and it's their second and third stringers, I do not care. I'm not going to lie. Preseason, the only thing I really care about during preseason is the Chiefs. So we'll watch all those games. We'll stream them live here on the channel. I'll do, YouTube shorts, recaps. I'll do long form video recaps specifically of the Chiefs. I do not care that much about other teams' preseason. We will pay more attention during the regular season, but it's so hard to keep up just with the Chiefs' 90-man roster, let alone everybody else's. It's like freaking impossible. So no, I wasn't that interested in the game last night, although it was kind of cool to feel like the NFL is returning. I mean, it is the return of the NFL, I guess, like the Hall of Fame game. It's two NFL teams. It's like pre-preseason, right? It's the start of preseason. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for sure. Yo, Denise with the 9 months. I really appreciate your videos. Let's freaking go. Denise, hey, I appreciate you. Training camp is a real grind because I'm trying to put out a video every day of camp. And I've been able to do it every day but one day. I'll put out a video tomorrow. Sunday, they're off, which I'm going to spend with the family. And then it starts getting a little bit easier because preseason is next weekend and they have no practice the day before and the day after. So a little bit of relaxation will be able to happen, but it has been a grind covering training camp. A lot of fun though. I really enjoy it. And I'm glad you guys like the videos. Some of them, dude, have done some crazy numbers. The one I posted about Mahomes breaking up a skirmish, it's done like 75,000 views on YouTube, which is that's a lot for a long form video for me. Like my YouTube shorts do hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions, but a long form video, I've only had a couple break 100,000. And so 75,000, that's a lot of views for me on a long form. It's been a lot of fun covering camp. Denise with another 5-bomb. After the 5 gifted, Denise is going nuts. Appreciate you. What do you think the record will be this year? Around 12, 13, 14 wins. I mean, Mahomes has never lost more than, or he's always won at least 12 games every year as a starter. And one of those years, I don't remember, what was the record the year he got hurt for a couple games with his kneecap? Do you guys remember exactly what year that was and what their record ended up being? I want to bet $200 that Justyn Ross makes a 53. Well, I don't know who would take that bet because I think we're all in the same camp thinking he's going to make it. I don't know that there's really anybody thinking the Chiefs aren't going to make it. Caleb with the 3. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate that a ton. Yo, Lori with the gifted. Dude, Lori's going crazy. Denise going crazy. Aminihu suspended? Not yet, unless they did just announce that. Did they announce that? I wouldn't be surprised. I think something's coming. Ooh, you're right. Dang! Oh! Dang, bro. Aminihu got suspended for 6 games. Wow. Thanks for the heads up on that. Damn. For those of you who didn't know, when the Chiefs signed Charles Omenihu, he had a pending DV case, domestic violence case. It was a bit of a he said, she said case, I think, between an ex-girlfriend that said this is like off the top of my head, it's a little old, like I haven't looked at it in a while, but basically she said he pushed me to the ground, and that was kind of the extent of it. But dude, the NFL does not play with DV cases. So you can look right here, 2 more suspensions. Seahawks wide receiver Dwayne Eskridge and Chiefs defensive lineman Charles Omenihu are both suspended for the first 6 games of the 2023 NFL season for violating the league's personal conduct policy. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. That freaking sucks. Which is why, part of the reason why the Chiefs got Omenihu for an affordable deal. And it's an incentive-laden contract. I'd have to look up Omenihu's contract again. Frickin' A. I need to text Troy this because he needs to be aware. Because I'm going to cover it in today's video. Dang, man. Yeah, the NFL does not play around with DV cases. They just don't. That's why you see Alvin Kamara and Chris Lamons. They got suspended today for 3 games for the nightclub incident. They both got suspended for 3 games. If you don't know who Chris Lamons is, he was a cornerback for the Chiefs last year. And they beat somebody up at a nightclub. Well, they just got suspended for 3 games. Willie Gay got suspended for 4 for breaking a vacuum, but it was quote unquote a DV case. And NFL does not play games with that, dude. They do not. So they will put the hammer down a little bit heavier with that stuff. So that sucks. I knew an Omenihu suspension was coming, just didn't know when and didn't know for how long. Now, if it's anything like Chris Lamons and Alvin Kamara, gosh dang it, I hate that, dude. Omenihu will actually get to participate all the way through preseason, but then will have to leave the premises during the regular season. He could return immediately following the Chiefs' first 6 games. Yeah. So that's that. That's breaking news live We should title the freaking thumbnail and everything else around that. I mean, that's crazy. How does Kamara get suspended for 3 games and Omenihu get suspended for 6? Yeah, Chiefs fan, that's what I'm saying. Alvin Kamara and Chris Lamons was a fight at a nightclub, but technically speaking, Omenihu's case is a domestic violence case, and they put the hammer down a lot heavier on those. So, Hutch, you the GOAT, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, he deserves it, though, for a DV violation. That's what I'm saying. Kelly said that. You know, he deserves it for a DV violation. Can't mess with that. Still super sucks. And the last time I looked into his case, it was kind of a he said, she said thing. But still, dude, like, the NFL does not play. They don't play with DV cases at all. Let me see. He was just as a refresher, because there's a couple people saying, what did he do? 49ers Charles Omenihu arrested on suspicion of domestic violence. This was January 25th, arrested 2023. Officers were called to Omenihu's San Jose home for a report of domestic abuse. A woman who stated that she is Omenihu's girlfriend told responding officers that Omenihu pushed her to the ground during an argument. While there were no visible physical injuries observed, the woman complained of having arm pain as a result of being pushed. She declined medical treatment. That's the extent. And that's why the Chiefs kind of got him for a little bit of a deal. Teams knew that a case was pending with him and that suspension was more than likely incoming. That kind of does some stuff with the D-line, in my opinion. Without having Omenihu there, I mean, Chris Jones is coming, no matter what. If a long-term extension gets done with Chris Jones or not, Chris Jones is coming. I was just checking Twitter to make sure there was nothing else. But, yeah, without Omenihu there, that's definitely a loss for the first 6 games. I mean, that's a third of the season, dude. That's a long freaking time. So Chris Jones is coming. Long-term deal or no long-term deal, Chris Jones is going to get extended. I can't talk because I'm so flustered by Omenihu. Long-term deal or no, Chris Jones is here. He's going to be playing. And he's going to be very important, especially with Omenihu gone. I mean, Chris Jones is the most important piece on the defense, right? Regardless, but the Omenihu loss is not one to be taken lightly. What happened to Omenihu? If you were just in here, he got suspended for 6 games. Yeah. What about the vacuum? The vacuum had to get replaced. Yeah, it broke. Kamara case was dropped and he paid to pay. Wait, what? What are you talking about? I think X is such a dumb brand move. Yeah, it's fine. I don't really care. Hey, Cole, are you streaming the preseason games? Yeah, all of them. Isaac, no problem, man. How is the Omenihu 6 games, but Kamara only 3? Oh, I answered that earlier, Grayson. Kamara was a nightclub fight, but Omenihu is a DV case, domestic violence, and they lay the hammer heavy on those. Thanks, Cole. I'm sick right now, and your videos make me better. Sporty, get well soon, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. We talked about that, Judah. Talked about Kamara. Talked about Lamons. Yep, talked about it all. I think Kelsey will have a down year, but still be the best tight end in the league. A down year in what regard? He had basically the best year last year in every category of his career because Mahomes leaned on him more heavily without Tyreek Hill. And now with Juju Smith-Schuster gone, they obviously have guys that are filling in those spots. But I think Mahomes is going to look at Kelsey just as much. I'm betting the over on almost every Kelsey stat. Until he proves me otherwise, I'm betting the over on pretty much everything. Or the higher. If we're talking underdog stuff, I'm going to bet the higher. Like, for example, the higher on underdog for Travis Kelce was 95.5 receptions. He had over 100 last season. I'm betting the higher. So, until Kelsey proves me otherwise, I think he's going to have another 1,000-yard season. He's had 7 in a row. Wait a minute. Cole said, what you meant to say a minute ago was long-term deal or no long-term deal, Chris Jones will be on the field. Yeah. Even if they don't reach an extension with Chris Jones, he's playing this season. He's under contract till 2023. FLDB said, with the 10-month renewal, what is going on? I don't understand. What do you need to know? Yeah, we just had breaking news that Charles Omenihu got suspended for 6 games. So, yep. It's actually nuts. I mean, when you think about it, on camera, Alvin Kamara and Chris Lamons not only knocked a guy out, but continued beating him when he was unconscious. And Charles Omenihu allegedly pushed his girlfriend to the ground. Neither of those are okay. Both of those are very bad. All right? They're horrible. Don't do that. Okay? But I'm just like, that's freaking crazy. The NFL don't play. They don't play with DV stuff, dude. They just don't. And I'm not going to get into that case because I don't know. I don't know anything about Omenihu's, like, I don't know who's right, who's wrong, or who's telling the truth and who's not. Like, I don't know any of that. What was alleged is he pushed his girlfriend at the time to the ground in an argument. That's all that happened from per the reports. I don't know if Omenihu denied it or I don't know. I didn't follow enough, but yeah, 6 games. 6 game suspension for Charles Omenihu. Omenihu could appeal. FAU season, yeah. Felix Anudike-Uzomah is going to have to step up. George is going to take a step up. Yeah, somebody got, if you're talking about Discord, FLDB, somebody got hacked in our Discord and was posting a bunch of spam stuff. Dang, that's big, dude. When a player gets suspended like that, is it without pay? I think so, but I don't know the answer off the top of my head. Hurry. I'm going to text Troy. Sean is in here. Yeah. You're still in shock? What about the Omenihu suspension? Jeez Louise. Where will Justyn Ross be on the depth chart? Like to start, I think he's going to be wide receiver 6, 5, somewhere around. But I mean, he can work his way up. I think he'll be one of the bottom guys with every opportunity. Like, he can make opportunities, make plays, and work his way up the depth chart for sure. That's just my best guess. I could be completely wrong. He could be higher than Rashee Rice, to be honest. I just don't know because Rashee's a rookie. And technically, Justyn is year 2, even though it's his first year playing. He was on IR last year, but he knows I would say Justyn Ross knows the playbook better than Rashee Rice. He's been here. Even when he was on IR for the season, he was in all the meetings, like everything. Oh, man. I'm kind of shook up by that suspension, man. Cuss word. Cuss. Oh, man. Shout out to all the awesome mods. Yeah, heck yeah, Denise. Shout out to you for the 5-bomb. We still have Carlos Dunlap's phone number. Oh, dude. I'm going to say that. Veach better call. Veach better call Carlos Dunlap right now. Crazy, man. Crazy. Yeah, all these guys are going to have to step up. With Charles Omenihu, predicted to be a major role player, and he's gone for 6 games? That's a big freaking deal. And then after not being there 6 games, he then can come back, and then he's going to get worked in, but he's kind of starting from square one on building rapport with the D-line. It's going to take a couple games to do that. Is Chris coming back? Yeah, he should. I don't know when, but he should. Do you think there's a chance Chris doesn't get a deal done until next year? I mean, if they don't get a deal done with Chris Jones this year, I mean, he could walk in free agency next year and sign with somewhere else. He said he never is going to play for another organization in his entire career, but we'll just have to see. Right now, I'm still fairly confident a deal with Chris Jones gets done. But, I mean, we just saw today. A defensive tackle. Let me see if I can find it. A defensive tackle just got reached a 2-year extension today. Where is it? I guess I tweet too much. I tweeted throughout training camp practice today. Okay. No. Oh, right here. Here it is. Took me a second. I don't want the photo. Sources say New Orleans and longtime Pro Bowl and All-Pro defensive end Cam Jordan have agreed on a 2-year extension worth up to $27.5 million guaranteed, locking the veteran in for the rest of his career. Jordan will go down as the best defensive lineman to ever play for the Saints and likely a Hall of Famer. Now, they just reached an extension today. There's still players reaching extensions. Chris Jones is soon. I said Chris Jones next. Like, please? Please. Broncos country, let's ride. Yo, Marcus with a 5. Thanks, man. Do you think Veach is making a mistake with the Chris Jones contract situation? Why not pay the best DT in the NFL what he's worth? I think even though it's taking a while, I think it's too early to say if Veach is making a mistake or not, because we don't know if a deal has been reached. You know, for all we know, in the next day, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, I don't know, a deal could be reached, and then we know the answer. But let's say this. Let's say they don't reach a deal. He could potentially be making a mistake. You know, you've got Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes taking less so they can afford to pay others. You know, it's like, if I'm Mahomes and Kelce and they don't get a deal done with Chris Jones, I'm about to look a little sideways, look a little side-eyed at Brett Veach. Like, what the heck, dude? Why are we taking discounts to feed players around us if we ain't doing that now? If Chris Jones ain't budging and wants $30 million a year with a ton of guarantees, and he's like, this is what I want, or nothing, they can only do so much. So we'll find out soon. I still think it's a little too early to tell. Frank Clark gets traded? What do you mean? He's with the Broncos. Do you think preseason is dumb? No. I mean, years ago, as I just watched the team, I didn't, I followed as best as I could, but I didn't follow the team as heavy as I have I've probably been following. I mean, I'm a Chiefs fan my whole life. Born in 91. They threw a Chiefs jersey on me as a baby, and we grew up watching every Sunday. But, I didn't follow the 90-man roster as heavily as I have the past handful of years. So preseason has been way more intriguing to me when you follow the 90 and see who's going to make it. And then you even know most of the practice squad players pretty well too, because a lot of players from the 90 get cut and get re-signed to the practice squad. You born in 91 makes me feel old. Yeah, I was born in 91, man. I'm 32. The new franchise vid is out. Oh, yeah. The new franchise vid is out. It's absolutely incredible. Chiefs have no cash. They have no cap space right now, but a Chris Jones extension would free up cap space. It would free up to like 10 million, maybe more, maybe a little less, depending on how they finagle it. What's up, Andy? Good to see you, man. The Bears are signed. Yeah, they signed Yannick Ngakoue to a deal today. Yep, they did that this morning. Kamara had a private meeting with Goodell at his request. That's interesting. Wang Mang said that's a lie. He'd totally join another Super Bowl contender for the right price. Well, we'll see. I mean, at the end of the day, money talks, right? Yeah, at the end of the day, money talks. Bro, Marcus, that was your first super chat, by the way. Thank you, man. That's awesome, bro. Appreciate you. Chris Jones is a Hall of Famer, first ballot? Facts. What's up, Alexis from Texas? ATL's on my checklist. Nothing. We're just talking about Charles Omenihu getting suspended for 6 games. We're talking about Chris Lammons and Alvin Kamara getting suspended for 3 games. Honestly, if I would have known about Omenihu getting suspended, I probably would have done a breaking video on it, but we're already here in live, so I'll just include it in tonight's video as part of the camp recap. But yeah, 6 games, man. Tough. I'm another one who feels old with Cole being born in 91. I was born in 82. 41's not old, Cole. 40 is the new 30, baby. you're good to go. And you have a nice name. That'll keep you young. I'm asking Troy if he can type a bit of a segment on the Minihue suspension. Chris Jones still needs to be getting in shape. Well, he's been working, Will, from what I understand. I do agree with you. He needs to be here. It would be better for him if he was at camp. He also doesn't want to risk injury. Think of Joe Burrow. Burrow was in contract discussions and showed up anyway. I don't think it's going to affect Joe Burrow being the highest paid QB here in a bit. But Joe Burrow got hurt at camp in the midst of contract discussions. We hear. I see the beard is still intact, Mr. Cole. What up, Jonathan? Hey, the beard's still here. You can't shave off the brand. So it's staying. It's freaking staying. Who remembers Steve Bono? Yeah, my dad called him Steve Bonehead. He called him Steve Bonehead, and then he called Elvis Gerback Elvis Gurcrack. So, good times. Shave off the brand? Yeah, like the beard is part of the brand. You know what I mean? Your dad was right about Bono. Do you think a Minihue suspension affects the contract talks with Chris Jones, being the 6 games will affect the incentive aspects of Minihue's contract? Maybe. Yeah, that's actually a good point. I actually shared... Let me see. I shared a tweet that talked about Charles Omenihue's incentives. Where is that? He signed a 2-year $20. He signed a 2-year $20 million max deal. But where is the... I swear I saw something that had specific incentives of Charles Omenihu. Maybe it was somebody... It might have been Drew Tranquil's. No, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Let's look at this. Charles Omenihue's incentives. The incentives are split evenly between the 2 years, up to $2 million in 23 and 24. But in order for him to get the $2 million in incentives in 23, he has to play 65% of snaps. He's missing the first 6 games. Okay, so for $500,000, he'll get, if he, jeez Louise, Cole, rewind. He'll get $500,000 if he plays 65% of snaps. He'll get $1 million if he plays 65% of snaps and the team makes playoff. $1.5 million if he plays 65% of snaps and they make the AFC Championship, and then $2 million if he plays 65% of snaps and they make the Super Bowl. What are the odds you guys think he does all that this year? Even if the Chiefs make it all the way to the Super Bowl, does he play 65% of snaps after missing the first 6 games? Woo, that's freaking crazy, dude. Sign Ndamukong Suh. Is he still a free agent? Man. Jonathan, thanks again for the 2-bomb and then another 2-bomb. Also, how does the Minihue suspension affect LeBron's legacy? I mean, it does affect it. That's for sure. We called Bono something else harder. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. All right. It's crazy out here. Andy Beasley with the 5. Mahomes and Kelsey also have outside income that Jones... No, yeah. We've talked about this before. Kelsey and Mahomes make a lot outside of the team. Like Mahomes made $22+ million in endorsements off the field. I don't know how much Kelce made, but it was millions of dollars. Chris Jones reportedly made $500,000 in endorsements last year, $500,000. So yeah, Chris Jones is going to be playing a little bit of hardball. He's not really the face of the franchise. It's Mahomes, Kelce, and Andy Reid. That's the faces of the franchise. Now, out of all those players, Chris Jones is probably fourth in level of importance on the team right now. It's probably Andy Reid, Mahomes. You could go either way. Mahomes, Andy Reid, Mahomes. I mean, they're like 1A, 1B. Kelce's right there. Then probably Chris Jones, to me, would be next. Not Joe Tooney, which he's a great left guard, one of the best in the business, but Creed Humphrey's up there. Snead's up there. Bolton's up there. You know, and I'm not trying to start an argument if you disagree, like, with the order. I'm just saying, like, Chris Jones doesn't have the opportunities to make the money off field that Pat and Trav do. I mean, think about it. Pat and Trav are golfing. They're doing this event. They're doing that event. Trav's on SNL. Mahomes is doing this interview. He's over here doing this. He's doing that. Where's Chris Jones? Not doing that stuff. He's not getting that kind of FaceTime. K Wright with the 2. My Saint we will be fine with Williams. Yeah, man. It's only 3 games, thankfully, for the Kamara suspension. Will you do a stream for game 1? Yeah, I'll stream every Chiefs game. And then some primetime games too. Now, Andy's spot on with what he said. Are the Chiefs going to get humbled this season, next season, or never? I mean, since Andy Reid became head coach, they've only had less than 10 wins one season out of 10. I think they're going to be fine for a little while here. Jonathan Glenn with another 2. If we can't get Jones signed, Cole, you got to suit up. Dog, you don't want to see me out there. I ain't going to help nothing. Like, put me on the mic. I'll back up Mitch and Matt McMullen or something, but you don't want me out there on the field. No, sir. Andrew with the 5. Which team earns the number 1 pick next year? I know it's just penciled in, but who you got? Number 1 pick next year. First off, shout out to NOT Sky for his first ever super chat. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for the $1. Andrew, I mean, the Cardinals? What do you guys think about that? The Cardinals going to do horrible this year? I mean, the Texans made some strides in the offseason, but I think the Cardinals are in bad shape. That's one team that came to mind. Bucks. Ooh, Bucks is a good one. Could be the Bucks. Or the Bears. I think the Bears might take a step up. Where's Rax at? Rax! Bro, we had to ban you from my Discord, man. Because your account got hacked. Your account was spamming in every channel on my Discord, talking about free nudes. We're like, dog, we ain't clicking that link. So you might want to get your Discord handled. I had to block you from the channel because they kept getting spammed. So let me know if you get your account back and recovered, and I'll unblock you from the channel. K Wright with another 2. Chris Jones has his own beer company. He has money. Chris Jones has his own beer company.
And when it's grim, be the
serious?
Reaper and go get it.
Whoa. All right, hold on. I didn't know that.
And when it's grim, be the Grim Reaper and go get it.
Are you talking about this guy? Wrong Chris Jones. Meet Chris Jones of Georgia Beer Company. I don't think either of those guys have ever played well, I don't want to troll too hard on them. Those guys aren't playing in the NFL. So if that's who you're talking about, wrong Chris Jones. Oh, shoot. Hey, that's funny. It's soda? Oh, it's soda? What is it? Chris Jones, Chiefs, Soda Company. Oh, KC Soda Co. Okay, I was like, it's not beer. I was like, there's no way. I would have known if it was beer. Yeah, it's KC Soda Company. Which is fine, but I would have liked beer. Give me the beer. They could have played for a beer bowl on New Heights. That's facts. Sean with the 2 said it's soda. Yeah, thank you. Cardinals have their first and Houston's first picks. Ooh, that's dangerous right there. Okay, right. Not Sky with another dollar bill. Appreciate it, man. I'm not saying Chris Jones doesn't have money. He's made millions. His cap hit this year is $28 million. Bro, give me $1 million. $1 million. I would invest it and be able to live off the interest for the rest of my life. They've made so much money, they're set. But there is an argument to be made there that he makes way less off the field compared to Travis and Patrick. What's up, Aiden? Aminihu suspended 6 games. Yeah, we talked about that, Goody. Sucks. Am I nervous? Honestly, the news broke once I went live. Oh, wait. I got a notification on my security system. Hold on. What is it? Package delivered? Do we think it's another pack? Ooh, it's more merch. I think it's more merch. I'm gonna have to go get it before I open these packages. We have a couple packages to open over here, by the way. We're gonna do that soon. Why is Aminihu suspended? He got arrested in January 2023 for allegedly pushing his girlfriend at the time down to the ground during an argument. It was kind of a he said, she said thing. And that's it. The league don't play games with DV cases in 6 games. Dang, look at Brand adding commands. Let's go. Andrew with the membership. Appreciate you, brother. Hey, Cole, what's the Discord? It's in the description. Yeah, it's in the description, but it's really a members-only Discord. That's where all the channels are opened. How are you? I'm good, Corey. Doing pretty good, man. I mean, I'm a little bummed about the Aminihu news, but that just is what it is. You guys think Chiefs get new jerseys anytime soon? No, they won't. Clark Hunt just spoke on it recently, or Donovan. Not Donovan. Who am I thinking of? Why am I drawing a blank? Yeah, Mark Donovan. Yeah, Mark Donovan. I was like, Donovan Smith? Mark Donovan, the president. God bless. Mark Donovan, the president. I think it was either him or Clark. They spoke at a presser just saying they want to value Lamar Hunt's thoughts. He didn't like the ideas or the idea of doing alt uniforms and helmets and stuff, so they're going to keep it traditional because of that. Somebody said, Cole, you need to be the spokesperson to something. But I just lost the message. You need to be the spokesperson for Boulevard? Hey, I'm down. Trying to get a partnership with them. I've been trying. Bro's rich. He's just being stingy. Kyle with the 5. What's up, dude? Thanks for the 5 bomb, bro. What are the odds the Chiefs still embarrass the Broncos this year under Sean Payton? I don't think the Russ bus is going to resurrect his career there. No, I mean, even the disaster that the Broncos season was last year, I think both games against the Broncos were still 1-score games, weren't they? I hope the streak goes to 17, but part of me right now, knee-jerk reaction before the season starts. I wouldn't be surprised if the Chiefs split, the streak ends. I hope it doesn't, and I hope it keeps going. I could see the Broncos going 500 this year. You can't go exactly 500 anymore because it's 17 games. But I hope they don't lose. Right now, I guess I wouldn't be surprised. But what I really need to see from the Broncos is, are they actually going to be better? I need to see games. I need to actually watch their games and see if they're actually going to be better. Because they were hyped up all last offseason. They're going to take the West. They're going to beat the Chiefs. They're going to make the playoffs. All this BS. And it was an absolute train wreck disaster. So I want the streak to live on because it's a really fun one to troll the team with. But they could be better. I mean, Sean Payton's a really good coach. He's kind of a D-bag. I mean, he says some, the stuff he said about Nathaniel Hackett kind of broke NFL coaches' bro code a little bit, but whatever. Dez with the 5. I think Veach may be banking too much on the offense and secondary this year because he had the no... Oh, they knew about the suspension possibly incoming when they signed him. Yeah, for sure. That's why Minihue didn't sign a no long-term deal. He didn't sign a long-term deal with anybody. He signed a 2-year deal. And he's like 25. I don't even know how old he is. 25, 26. He came off of his rookie contract with the Niners. You play Madden? No, I suck at Madden. Cole has entertaining alt voices. And we do all kinds of voices here. Cole needs to be the spokesperson of a beard wax company. That's a good idea. And I'm telling you, Sean Payton is a defensive-minded coach, and he had some bad seasons with the Saints. I think he's way overhyped. And we'll definitely see. Trust me, if there's any team I want to see lose to the Chiefs, it's the Broncos and the Raiders specifically. I want to see them both lose both games of the Chiefs. Yeah, thanks for that 5, Des. Very true. K. Wright said, at least I knew it was a drink by Chris Jones. That's facts. Why did Kamara only get 3 games, but our guy got 6? Because it's domestic violence, and they put the hammer down harder on DV cases, even if it's less, even if what's done is less. They don't play with that. Crazy, huh? Yeah, Andy with the 2 said, Kamara only got 3 in a minute. You got 6? Whack, yeah. Pretty crazy, man. Pretty freaking crazy. Who do you think is the best dancer on the Chiefs? Kelsey or Pop, probably. They need to have a dance-off. Cole, can you do your Trevor Lawrence voice? That's just talking real deep, dude, because Trevor Lawrence freaks me out. Trevor Lawrence has the long hair. He looks like he's 17. And he looks like his voice would be high-pitched. Like, mine's pretty high-pitched at times. But he talks like, hey, man, today's practice was pretty good, man. Calvin Ridley's out there looking good. I mean, he hurt his toe the other day, but I hope he gets better soon. But, yeah, it was a pretty good practice. I'm excited for this upcoming season. I'm like, dog, how do you talk like that? How does your voice get that deep? That don't even make any sense. Scrambling Armchairs in the house. What up, dude? If the Chiefs sweep the Broncos this season, it's a full season worth of consecutive wins. Ooh, it is 17. Facts. Chargers, Raiders, and Broncos will always play the Chiefs hard. Yeah, the division, like, every team focuses on their divisional opponents, like a pretty heavy emphasis, because if you win those games, you win 6 games. The Chiefs won 6 of their games last season against divisional opponents. They swept them all. Cole, what was your favorite throwback jersey this year? I don't even care, to be honest. Let's just assume Justyn Ross stays healthy and ends up on the field consistently. What do you think a stat line could be? Mile High Luke. What's up, man? I mean, Justyn Ross is trending towards making the 53. Like, if I had to put money on it right now, I think Justyn Ross makes the roster. I'm still going to just temper. Somebody corrected me in the comments twice. Appreciate that. I'm going to temper my expectations of him. Not because I don't think he can show out, but I just feel like sometimes with some of these receivers who are lower on the depth chart to start, we put too high expectations on them. Now, can Justyn Ross do even more than I think? Of course he can. If he has Justin Watson stats at the end of the season, are y'all going to be mad at that? Considering he hasn't really played football in 2 years? Are you going to be mad at the fact that he has 300 yards and a couple touchdowns? I personally would not be mad at that. Now, if Justyn Ross does even more than that, hey, the more the freaking merrier. Like, if he's consistently going out there on offense and making plays, and Mahomes is like, yo, Kelsey ain't open, where's J. Ross? I'm looking for that guy. Dope. Let's go. Like, rack it up, baby. But I'm not gonna go in with wild expectations. I'm just gonna see what happens and root for the guy, if that makes sense. Does Justyn Ross clear waivers? No, he will not clear waivers, I don't think. I do not think he will. How is Peyton the highest paid coach? I didn't even know that. Probably because he just signed a deal now, and the Broncos really wanted the guy. It was a good pickup. Trevor should cover Chocolate Rain. Facts, the Broncos have won a Super Bowl more recently than they've beaten the Chiefs in a single game. That's actually insane. I love trolling Broncos fans. I have friends that are fans. I also have family that lives in Colorado. My family, talk before every Chiefs Broncos game. I love that. John Ross. Wait. John Russell. I was like, you ain't John Ross. We're going to remember the players that make clutch or splash plays regardless of stats. Yeah, for sure. Search Travis Kelce pro bull riding. Why? Andy said that Justyn Ross gets 500 plus yards and 5 TDs. I mean, dude, if he did that, that's incredible, to be honest. I would not complain about that. I think it's just, let's see what he does with the opportunities given on the field. I mean, he said in a presser recently, he spoke to the media off the podium. Spoke to the media and said he was pretty anxious when they first put pads on because he hasn't really been in a padded practice taking hits in a couple of years. So I'm rooting for the guy. I just want to see how he does. And his goal, he said he's not thinking too far ahead into the future. He's just continuing to stack good days at camp and make the most of every opportunity, every route ran. And if he just keeps that mindset, one game at a time, one play at a time, like, don't get ahead of yourself. Just go out there and get open or catch the ball when it's thrown your way. Within reason, if Mahomes throws a bad pass, try to reel it in. But he typically doesn't throw bad passes, right? So I'm definitely rooting for Ross, man. Some people think I have it out for Ross because June 1st, my initial 53, I didn't have him on the 53. Now, I had him as wide receiver 7 right on the bubble at June 1st. That's 2 months before training camp, or roughly 6 weeks before training camp. And my whole thing was, let's see how the wide receiver room shapes up. Let's see who stays healthy, who gets injured, and let's see what happens from there. As we all know, Kadarius Toney got hurt 10 minutes into the first camp practice and had knee surgery. Well, that shifts my 7 receivers. It shifts them all up in priority. And then with Justyn Ross continuing to show out at camp, I mean, okay, let's just go there. Let's go over there. Look at this freaking catch today from Justyn Ross. This is crazy. Look at this. Huh? One-handed. Look at that coverage. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm going to slow that down again. I'm manually scrubbing, but here we go. Look at that. Well, I mean, the corner jumped early, but it's his best guess because, look, he's not looking at the ball. He doesn't see the ball. Who threw it, by the way? Can we see? I have no idea who threw that ball. Don't matter. He jumps. He's early. Ross, though, waits, times it perfectly. Now, is this a catch? The question is, does he have full control of the ball with that one-handed grab? If so, if he has possession here, that's left foot down, possession. Right foot down, possession. I don't know, but it's so close that I'm like, here's the thing. He's making standout plays at camp. I mean, this is freaking nuts. This is a great play. Sheesh. We'll watch it one more time. Somebody had a slow-mo version somewhere. We would hate to be one of these donuts. Ooh, Mike Edwards. Who else? Is that Deion Bush? Is that 26? Yep. Okay, who's next? 27? I don't even freaking know who that is off the top of my head. Who's 27? Somebody tagged me in a slow-mo clip, though. Where did I see that? Here it is. Here's the clip in slow-mo.
And when it's grim, be the Grim Reaper.
Yo, Andrew, thanks for the 5, man. Great show, my man. Have you watched the new episode of The Franchise, and could the Chiefs secondary be the best in the NFL? I did watch it. I did watch the episode. Me and Danny, my wife, watched it together. It was a very good episode. I actually got pretty sad seeing Nazi just because I know he's injured. He tore his ACL. But I do think they can have a very good secondary. Yes. I'm very excited about the secondary. Some of it's depending on health a little bit. Like Snead's been nursing that knee injury for a while now. I hope he gets right. I definitely hope he gets right. That was a great catch, man. Yo, what's up? Back on your stream, but this time I'm not up late without my parents knowing. What up, gameplays? Hey, Pizzle, what's up, bro? How the heck are you, man? Definitely a catch. GB threw it. GB. Do you mean BG? Blaine Gabbert? Can I borrow $30 million a year to pay Chris Jones? I don't know how much you think I make on YouTube, but it ain't that much. If I had it, I'd give it to you. What's up, Aiden? How are you, man? Myron said Ross is pure steel from the heavens. I like that. Just seems like Ross has the most talent in the wide receiver depth chart. I think he has a untapped. I think he has untapped potential. We just don't know. We don't know what we don't know, and I'm excited to see. Just got to keep rooting for the guy. They're owned by Walmart. That's true. Mile High said yes, but I play fantasy and I've already been tempering for a year. I think they can afford not to get a better sense of his ceiling this year. I'm imagining 50 catches, 700 yards, and 8 TD type of year for Justyn Ross. I mean, fantastic. That'd be fantastic. I mean, last year, Kelsey had what? 1,100. MVS had almost 700. Well, Juju had 1,000. 950, and then MVS had almost 700. I mean, if he does that, that's fantastic. Yeah, man. For sure. Look at what they paid for Wilson. Denver's front office is trash. Oh, man. The real test will be if Justyn Ross can be a red zone big body. I hope so, man. I really hope so, Armchair. Hey, man, if you guys aren't aware of who Scrambling Armchair is, he has a YouTube channel with I don't even know how many subs now. You probably have 4,000 subs. He pretty much does a daily video on the Chiefs. It's just audio. It's this guy right here. It's just audio. There's no video typically, but he has very good insights on the Chiefs and the team. If you're looking for another channel just to consume Chiefs news, I mean, this guy's dropping content almost every day, if not every day. I don't know if you've broken your streak yet, Scrambling, but I know you've been dropping videos almost every day. And yeah. I used to, like when I still worked during the days at my day job, I'd put his videos in my ear. I was listening to him and KCSN and RGR. Now that I do this full time, I'm always back to making content, and I try not honestly to consume other content creators of the Chiefs stuff because I want to form my own opinion to the best of my ability. But he's one of the good ones out there, man. He's one of the good guys. Definitely one of the good guys. We've already... Okay, yep. What do you think about the Chris... What? What? I do not know what you're saying, Honorable. Chris Olaf Omni? Being a Chad Henne 2.0? 3,500 subs? Nice, Scrambling. Let's go, dude. Stack it. Ross is a little more polished route runner than Rashid at the moment. But so I believe he's your number 2 target after Kelsey on the regular. Talking about Justyn Ross, more targeted than even Sky, MVS, or Richie. Nice. I mean, I dig it. Joseph said, what do you mean you don't know Ross balling out more than anyone else? You don't know what you don't know. He's never played a snap in the NFL. So I'm rooting for the guy, but I'm not going to put unreasonable expectations on him. I'm just going to go watch him and root for him, man. It's kind of like, it's the same for like Rashee Rice. Like, I don't know what to expect, to be honest. He's never played a snap in the NFL. I genuinely don't know what to expect, but I'm rooting for him. Caleb with the $5 super sticker. Appreciate that, man. What's up, Ballooned? Are you happy with the DeAndre? Are you happy that, what? Are you happy that DeAndre Hopkins is coming to our team? If you're a Titans fan, yeah, I mean, I think you guys picked up a good receiver for sure. The Chiefs wouldn't have been able to get D-Hop, bro. They have no money. D-Hop isn't going to wait this long. He wouldn't have waited this long. There is no way that he would have waited this long. What are your thoughts on Rice to the roster? talking about Rashee Rice? Yeah, I'm excited for the guy. There's only been 5 rookies in Andy Reid's tenure as head coach that have had over 550 yards. But Rice could be one of those guys. It's just really, I'm really intrigued to see how the wide receiver room is going to shape up because there's like a lot of unknowns. Like, first off, Mahomes is going to throw the ball everywhere, every which way, right? So that's going to be a for sure thing. And think about this. He threw like 31 touchdowns to running backs and tight ends last year. I think that's what the stat was. Let me see if I can find it. It's right here somewhere. I just talked with Troy about it today. Yeah, Mahomes had 31 touchdowns to running backs and tight ends last season. So like everybody's getting stuff, dude. McKinnon, CEH scored a bunch at the beginning of the season. McKinnon scored a bunch later. Obviously, tight ends scored. I think Jody had 1 or 2. Kelsey had 10, 12. Can't remember off the top of my head. He had more in the postseason too. But, bro, this light's flickering and it's freaking me out. Yeah, I'm very intrigued to see how the wide receiver room shapes up, for sure. Dez with a 2. Think it's likely he appeals and gets 4 games? I don't know. You would think he appeals. But here's a question. If a suspension is already handled, can they appeal? I don't know the ins and outs of that enough. I really don't. I feel like this wide receiver group is very balanced, which is definitely a positive, even though we don't have a true wide receiver 1 yet. Yeah, I like that thought, Arthur. I mean, and that's why I'm kind of like, I don't really know what some of these guys are going to get from a production standpoint. Like, I legit have no idea. Yeah, like, I'm curious to see the step up that Sky takes. The guy's getting the most reps with the ones today, or even yesterday, was MVS, Sky Moore, and Justyn Watson. Now, Kadarius Toney's hurt, and he's out of the picture. It probably would have been Toney, MVS, and Sky. But Richie James came in when MVS stepped off the field today for a few plays, and then MVS came back in after what some people thought he could have banged up his shoulder on. He came back in and looked fine, but yeah. I'm very intrigued to see how the room shapes up. It's tough. We haven't really talked about camp standouts, even though that's what the title of the stream is around. I got very thrown off because right when I started the stream, we found out Minihue got suspended for 6 games. But yeah, I mean, camp standouts for me, Justyn Ross, definitely. He's on the 53 at this point in time, in my opinion. He's the only other receiver that's standing out of all the main guys. Like, it's Justyn Ross. He's right there with them. He's not working in with the ones as much as some of the quote unquote starters, but he is getting reps with the ones. He's working with the 2s as well. But a lot of these other guys, Nico Remigio, he's been primarily working only with the 3s. And Nate Taylor tweeted out the other day, Remigio needs to see more work with the 2s, meaning he's doing well, move him up. You got Justyn Ross working with the 2s quite a bit, but then he's still sprinkling in with the 1s. And he's one of the few guys doing that outside of MVS, Sky, Justyn Watson, Richie James. Rashee Rice is seeing some work in with the 1s early. So I'm definitely excited, man. Why did homie get suspended? A pending DV case. Yeah. For pushing his girlfriend over. Allegedly pushing his girlfriend over in January. During an argument. Thoughts on Minihue getting suspended? We talked about it at the beginning of the stream, man. It's unfortunate, but it's part of it, man. It's part of the game. They don't play with DV cases at all. They don't do it. Yep, that's it. Gary said it. Domestic. They put the hammer down on that stuff. Mahomes will decide who is wide receiver 1. Kelsey is wide receiver 1, Zigzag. I mean, if we're going to be honest, if Mahomes sees Kelsey one-on-one with somebody, he's throwing Kelsey the ball. That's wide receiver 1. Now, he's technically a tight end, but outside of Kelsey, yeah, he'll build rapport, and players he throws balls to, they don't drop it and they're being reliable. He'll look for them more, but I still think he's going to throw the ball all around, dude. Mahomes, ever since Tyreek Hill got traded, it was a good thing for Mahomes. He goes through his reads, goes through his progressions, and whoever is open, or whoever has a one-on-one shot, depending on the look of the defense, he'll throw it up. He'll give him a shot. So, yeah, Mahomes will decide who wide receiver 1 is, but it's Travis Kelce, if we're going to be honest. If it comes down to 6 wide receivers, I'll be truly upset if we keep Watson over Ross. Yeah, we'll have to see. I think they honestly roll with 7 wide receivers right now because of KT's injury. And then Kadarius Toney is either put on IR for 4 weeks. Brandon, thanks for the 99 cents, brother. Kadarius Toney is either put on IR for 4 weeks or he's an inactive for a few weeks of the season. I think there was another dono too. Did I miss any? I think I did. Did I miss one? That's with the 2. Yeah, I don't know if he appeals and gets 4 games. I'm honestly not sure. Michael with the 150. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you. Mo with the 2. New video on Ross on KC Chiefs page. Nice. Like what kind of video? Like a short or a longer form?
You gotta fight for your right to party!
Yeah, I'll look into that soon. Kelsey's the best player in this position on that offense outside of Mahomes himself. Yeah, he should get the ball over everyone else. I mean, Mahomes already said, I go through my progressions unless I see Travis Kelce's one-on-one. Then I just hold the ball until he gets open. Like, he's literally said that so many times. Yeah, old man Yeet. That's why I think they keep 7. I don't know if 7 wide receivers stay active on the 50. Like, I don't know if 7 suit up every week, but I think they keep 7 to start. Joining a bit late, just wanted to know Cole's opinion on the suspension of Charles. Yeah, I talked about it at the beginning of the stream. It sucks. It's unfortunate. They might need to call Carlos Dunlap or a vet and get him in as well. Somebody said, well, with what money? I got to figure it out. Maybe this causes Brett Veach to put the pedal to the metal, step on the gas, turn up the heat in the Chris Jones extension talks, but they got to get it figured out, man. I don't see KT being the top wide receiver at the end of the year. Yeah, if he can't stay healthy, there's no way. Mahomes became a better QB when Tyreek left. I think the ankle sprain helped him with reading the field since he couldn't. Yeah, that's very true. And then Mahomes himself said once Tyreek was gone, he basically said, I used to go Travis, Tyreek, and then pick between one of them and just throw it. Now he says he goes Travis, and then everybody else. So it has helped. Watson over Ross, but still think he makes the roster? I think so. Jonathan Glenn with another dono. Appreciate you, man, with the 2. If Watson goes over Ross, Chris better ask for $35 million. Oh, God, that's funny. That's how Kelce fools all the defenses all the time. Because of what? What's up, crazy? Cole, you going to the ACU meet and greet? I might. August 15th, it's my brother's birthday. So I need to see what's going on with his birthday, if there's a get-together or not. But I think it's August 15th, right? They invited me. I might roll through. I want to meet him. I haven't met the guys. So I'd like to meet him. Please respond to you. What up? I have both Watson and Ross making it. I mean, I have them rolling right now on my 53. I have them rolling with 7 wide receivers. And that being Kadarius Toney, MVS, Sky Moore, Rashee Rice, all 100% locks. Richie James, Justin Watson, Justyn Ross, all likely to be locks. If the Chiefs decide to roll with 6 wide receivers, they're going to have to decide between Richie James, Justin Watson, and Justyn Ross. But I do think they roll with 7, especially because Kadarius Toney is injured. So they basically will have 6. Yeah, Menahue's suspended. Yeah, we talked about that, man. It's a tough deal. What's up, OZ Hits? Oz? I went to Chiefs training camp, and I have Zay Pacheco's right next to me, and I almost got a signature. He literally looked at my shirt and walked away. Ah, dang. Close. Yep, Kamara suspended too. So is Chris Lamons. Ross will make this team. He's just too good. I think he's going to make the team. Yeah, I do. Your birthday's the 18th? Happy birthday, Tyler. Early birthday. It's in a couple weeks. You hit the big 40 August 18th? Hey, let's go, Sean. Oh, shoot, Sean. Hey, I got to play like a quick be right back video. I have mail on my porch, and I think it's a package. We're going to open up. I think it might be a Chiefs package. We're going to open that up, and we have 2 more packages. Be right back. Let's laugh at the Broncos for like 30 seconds.
No. Broncos country. Let's die. Oh, thank God it was a dream. No, it wasn't. Overcast. Pretty fitting for today. No sun today. We are unworthy. No, I'm gonna cook breakfast this morning because some man in Denver needs to cook. I'm sorry I won't be able to make it in today. 4 sacks, 2 interceptions, 3 field goals. Reason? Yeah, I'm gonna go see my therapist. I mean, our defense is actually elite, but our offense sucks. I was booing him too. I was booing my TV. Boo! Boo!
Poor Broncos. Trash. All right. Sadly, that was not a package on the front porch. It wasn't a package for me. It was for Danny. It was the girls' school supplies, which is needed and important. But I do have some stuff to open. Right here. All right. The first thing we have is a jersey, but I don't know who it is. It's a mystery. It's a mystery jersey package. Ooh, it's white. I do like that. Oh, nice. Do we already have this? We have a ball. I think we have a ball. Look who it is. Jan. Hall of Fame 91 with the signature up here. I think it's the Norwegian kicker himself. Let's go. That's fire. What the heck? Let's go. Then we got one more. This is a package from Sean. If I get my cutter. You guys seen the movie Too Fast, Too Furious? With Paul Walker, rest in peace, and Tyrone. I think it's Tyrone. Hey, you, I'll take my cutter back. I think of that every time I open up one of these cutters. All right, here we go. What do we got? Okay, this says for Cole only, so I don't know what that means. Sean, do I open this off stream? What does that mean for Cole only? What do I do? You let me know about that one. Oh! That's nice. Oh, that's real nice. Look at this. Sneed, baby. Hey, that's freaking fire. Sneed? And then look at this. Hey, this looks familiar. We just opened this. Let's go. Another Jan jersey. White. I like that. We got more jerseys, though. No way. Yo, no way. Holy cuss word. That's fire. Okay, that's freaking dope, dude. Christian Okoye? Bro, I had his jersey when I was a wee little lad. That's fire, bro. Sneed, Jan, Christian Okoye. There's more in here. I'm about to lose my mind. All right, we got another one. No way, dude. Oh, no way. Hey. Hey, when you see 17, when you see 17, who do you think of? Because it's probably not Steve DeBerg, but we got his freaking autographed jersey. Let's go, dude.
Let's ride. Let's ride.
Best one is in that envelope to open? Oh, okay. Bro. These are crazy. Dude, Sean is going nuts with the... Dude, this is crazy. And then we got MVS. Let's go. Valdez-Scantling. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Let's go, dude. Signature. Bro, we're stacking up over here. All right, the last one he said I could open. Bro, it's... Okay. It's double... Okay, it's really protected. Dog, ain't... No way, dude. Bro, no way. No freaking way. That's an autograph from Derek Thomas, dude. You have got to be kidding me. I gotta sit down. Bro. No freaking way. Oh my gosh. How did you even get this? This is insane. August 1992, issue 129. Football Card Monthly.
Just keep matriculating the ball down the field, boys.
Bro, thank you, man. I cannot believe it. This is... How did you get this? I'm like in shock, like legitimate shock. Bro. What? Don't even touch that. Yeah, I thought about opening it, but I'm not opening it. I'm going to leave this sealed. Look at that. It's kind of hard to see the signature, but I mean, you can definitely see it. It's right here. Wow. Dude, thank you so much, Sean. Dude, I can't wait to send this to my dad. He's going to flip out. This is the guy I watched growing up, man. I mean, I was born in the 90s, so that's what we watched, and we all had Derek Thomas jerseys as a family and rooted him on. I got a Derek Thomas jersey for Christmas because I grew out of mine as a kid. But, dude, to have something autographed by the late legend himself, like, dude, I'm going to cherish this for the rest of my life, dude. Thank you, Sean. That's crazy, dude. Wow. I might move on so I don't shed thug tears on the stream, but geez Louise, that is awesome, man. Remember when Steve Bono QB sneaked that, fooled the camera and the players ran it in for a touchdown? Dude, as a trip down nostalgia memory lane, we should look that up. Andrew with the 5. Any ideas on how productive Pacheco will be this year? Assuming, of course, if his health is good, I'm drafting Pacheco in fantasy. I'm in a handful of drafts on Underdog Fantasy. Shout out to Underdog, who's sponsoring the channel for the year. Links in description if you want to join my private draft. I have a $10 one and a $25 one. But dude, if Pacheco falls, I draft him because I think he's going for over 1,000 yards this year. I think he's going to be a very productive running back. Now, you can never hinge everything on one running back and Andy Reid's offense, but dude, like, I'm all in on Pacheco. Man, that's crazy. Thank you, Sean. And for the back-to-back 10s. Justyn Ross one-handed catch on their channel. Yeah, I saw that on Twitter earlier. If Watson goes over Ross, said Jonathan Glenn with the 2. Chris better. Yeah, okay, I read that. Okay, I'm all caught up. Yo, thanks, man. Appreciate y'all so much. I'm expecting 1,000+ yards for Pacheco. I think so, too. Yep, Hugh suspended for 6 games. It's freaking nuts, dude. That's so awesome. Not the thug tears. Not the thug tears. Yeah, dude. Freaking dope, man. Dude, I can't believe that. That's so cool. We're hanging this bad boy up. Tell you that right now. Yeah, buddy. I don't know where it's going. But it's going somewhere. It's going in front of the YouTube plaque right now, I'll tell you that. Chiefs suck. So does your impoverished team, Mr. I've never won a Super Bowl in my entire franchise's career. Take a freaking lap, Dillweed. Why was he suspended? A DV case. So Hugh was suspended for 6 weeks because of something that happened in January. I'm going to do a video on it tonight. Yeah, Sean, thanks, dude. I mean, bro, We got so much stuff. Signed MVS. Steve DeBerg. Jan. Good luck saying his last name. Stinnerud. Sneed. A signed Sneed jersey is fire, bro. One of my favorite DBs in the game. So I have a 58 jersey I wanted signed. I was next in line in an autograph session. Derek ended after signing a booby. True story. Are you serious? He was like, well, I'm done. That's hilarious, man. Michael with the 5. I don't even know what that is. CHF? What is that? That's dope, though. Ominihu gets 6, not even convicted, and Kamara, yeah, only gets 3 caught on video. Freaking nuts, dude. Can you see Patrick Mahomes as NFL commissioner?
Every time we touch the field, baby.
I don't know.
We just do what we do.
The Bono run, I believe, was versus Cardinals with Joe Valero leading him down the field. I'll have to look that up, dude. When he fooled the cameraman. Brand with the 10 months. It's Christmas in August at Casa DeRuse. You already know, bro. Man. Sean, thanks again, man. He said, thank you for the awesome content and community. Dude, that's crazy. My doorbell is warning me somebody is detected possibly coming after my mail. Well, it was me coming after my mail, but it was me. Is Nick Bolton making the Pro Bowl? You mean this year? I hope so. He needs to. Yo, what up, Flip? How are you, man? 21 in here? 21. Hey, Cole, you deserve the stuff. Sean is so cool. Hey, man, that's so cool, man. And what I love about it is, like, as we get duplicates in, like, we're going to give them away to the community. So I'm like, that's going to be fun. We're going to give away signed merch probably almost every month. I have a new show starting with a co-host this season. We're going to give away some merch on that stream too, which I'm super excited about. We'll announce who that is. When are we going to announce that? Probably in the next couple weeks. We're handling all the logistics now. But I've got a weekly show started. It's a live show at around 8 p.m. on Wednesday nights, and it's going to be built around the co-host a little bit, but we're going to talk game prior, hang out with Chad a little bit, talk about the next game of the season, and big picture, like NFL Chiefs news. It's going to be a fun show. I have not played modified football. I don't even know what that is, to be honest. Will you be streaming preseason games? Yes, James. I'm going to stream everything. Your collection will be complete without the Andre Rison jersey. Dude, I got to get one of those. I got to get a Spider-Man jersey, bro. I got to text that to my dad, dude. I got to text this to him. I need good lighting, just so he can see the signature. I'm just going to text this to my dad real quick. He's the reason why I'm a Chiefs fan. I mean, I was born into a Chiefs family. And he's the reason why Derek Thomas is my favorite football player of all time. Cole, that Snead jersey is fire. Bro, I'm going to hold on to that one. But if we get a duplicate, I definitely will. What Boulevard are you drinking? Tank 7. Tank 7, yes, sir. How can I get some merch? If you become a member, we give away merch every month, and the members only live stream. We've got one coming up in the next couple weeks. We give away a jersey from NFL Shop. We give away a bag of my coffee, and we give away a signed piece of merch as well. It could be a jersey, it could be a football, it could be a mini helmet, but every month, basically, we're giving something away, a couple pieces away. Yes, sir. Yeah, and you could be a member at any level. You could do the entry level or the middle or the high. Like, it doesn't matter. Can you have a shout out? What up, Chiefs Fan 15? Spiky. You just hit 1,000 subs? Hey, let's go, dude. Hope you can get monetized. Charlie said, hey, Cole, will you be attending any of the games this season, or will you continue to do the live stream? I want to go to at least one game. Honestly, I need to get my health right. So that's what I'm focusing on right now. I'm going to the chiropractor 3 times a week. I'm doing physical therapy. Like, I'm trying to get right, man. I'm really trying. Everyone realize we're watching the GOAT right now, the greatest to ever do it. Not me. I appreciate you, though. I appreciate that a ton. Yeah. Bro, I can't. A Minihue getting suspended is big, man. I wish I could do a Chiefs game this year, but I'm going to be busy with cross country. You like to run, huh? I hate running. What happened to you, my boy? I have a couple of bulging discs in my back, man. And it's causes numbing and tingling in both feet and all the way up my legs. It's been just a year now, just over a year now since it started, and it like got worse until it just is. So I basically live in the constant status of numbing and tingling in both feet, shins, legs, and sitting aggravates it a lot. So that's why I have a sit stand desk, and you guys see me standing most of the time. Like, standing feels the best. Justyn Ross over or under 5 TDs. I mean, at this point in time, I just don't know what to expect. I'd go with the under, but wouldn't be surprised even if he got around 5 TDs. I just have no idea what to expect there. HBTC greater than running. Bro, I mean, I wish I was healthy enough to run. I do miss that, being able to. You need to start your own podcast to get autographed gifts? Yes, sir, John. Start it today. You're getting MEB from the military, fam? I don't even know what MEB is. What's MEB? What's MEB? Medical discharge process. A service member with the medical condition that makes them unfit for duty is referred to the medical evaluation board. Okay, dang. Dang, bro, I hope you're all good. $21. Medically retired. Okay. Standing does feel the best with back issues. Yeah, 100%. My dad bought me an Ed Butterluck jersey number 14 back in 1977. Been a Chiefs fan since then. Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, I think 1977 was around when my dad was born. So that's when he's been a Chiefs fan. Cole, my 21-year-old daughter, who's super healthy but played a lot of sports, had that. She rehabbed but ended up with surgery. Just a discomotomy. For her, it was a blessing, and she's doing fantastic. I'm really glad to hear that, Kelly. I'm not going to rule out surgery, but I'm just going every other route first, like as hard as I can, conservative. I've had 4 surgeries, 2 on this shoulder, 1 on each hip. But I won't rule out surgery, but I'm not going to be quick to it. I'm glad it worked well for her. Your edits videos are really good, catchy format, and you're the GOAT when it comes to live streams, no cap. Dude, old man Yeet with the premium gas. I mean, the diesel fuel. I appreciate it, man. Are we trying out here? I'm super excited for the games, to call the games with y'all. That's the most fun to me. You think Justyn Ross will make the roster? Yes. I would put money on it right now. Any updates on Chris Jones? No. Not other than what I shared in my video yesterday, but I am going to check Twitter. I am going to make sure. Bro, look at today. Today in the NFL, Alvin Kamara suspended 3 games. Cameron Jordan got a 2-year extension. I don't care about the next guy. Then Charles Minihue suspended 6 games. Dwayne Eskridge suspended 6 games. There's a lot that happened. There is a lot that happened. MEB is how my Army career ended. Dang, Andy. Sorry to hear that, man. Thanks for the 2-bomb. Yeah, man, injuries are tough. I really feel for people dealing with like back issues, spine stuff. I know Cora's dealing with issues. We've got other people in here dealing with it. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get better for my family. CO situation sucks for the D-line. The CO? Maybe you mean CJ, Chris Jones. But also means they're getting to see the young guy step in. Yeah, Daniel Wise has been in there. Yeah, Jeff Okuda. I don't know how to pronounce his name. But yeah, he was carted off today. I don't know the extent of that injury yet. Did you play any sports? Yeah, I played soccer for 10 years, and I trained in Taekwondo for 12. But grew up watching the Chiefs every Sunday. RM, thanks for the kind words, man. 1 million subs would be crazy. Jeff said at 50,000 a practice, if Chris Jones misses 20 practices, it'll cost him $1 million. $1 million. Yeah, he'll be back before the season because that's when he'll really start taking heavy hits. But HBTC greater than Mr. Beast. I don't know about all that. What's going on with Charles Minihue? I mean, he got suspended for 6 games. For his DV case that happened in January. Yeah. You're going to the Lions game? Nice, Randy. Going to the opener? We talked about it more in the beginning of the stream if you want to check it out, but you're 100% more entertaining and engaging than the NFL game commentators? Charlie, I appreciate you, man. I mean, those guys do that for a living, and they're very good at what they do. But I do enjoy calling the games, and I mean, during the AFC Championship, we peaked out at like 3,200 viewers, which was a lot of fun. That was really fun. Aaron Jacobson with 10 gifted? Oh my gosh. 10 gifted? Dang, we about to get it going. Aaron, thanks for the 10, man. Aaron's always in here dropping bombs. Appreciate you, bro. Charles got suspended for 6, but Kamara only got 3. Yup. What up, Hannah? How are you? Late to the party? Oh, you're all good, man. Yeah, I'm going to get off around 4-ish because I gotta jump on this video with the Minihue suspension and all that, man. Yeah, I gifted 5 as well. Trying to get some more of these viewers some memberships, man. So appreciate that. If you just got a membership, join the members only Discord. You'll have access to all the emojis, the Discord with the community, then the members only live streams as well that we do once a month. Where'd you work before YouTube and rapping? I was a videographer for a handful of years. You broke your leg riding bulls? That sounds insane. Just please don't get your Discord hacked. Fact. Yeah, I was a photographer, videographer by trade before I quit that job for YouTube. You tried getting disability before getting out of the Air Force, tore my ACL. They denied me because I didn't finish my rehab. I said because I went to work every day. Dang. They don't play games with that, huh? How do you accept a gift? Like a gifted member? Well, you have to currently not be a member to get one, John. You are a member at this point in time. Terry with the 5 gifted. Oh, shoot. Better than Chad Sports. You're hilarious, man. Terry, thank you. Cole, when you have the same back problem as my dad when he got hurt, benching like 500 in the military, benching like 500? Oh my gosh. I am 11. Mom's finally going to play football even though it's flag. Well, Heather, don't. Well, your name's not Heather. This is your mom's account. I can't remember your name. You're on your mom's account, but don't rush into tackle. Flag's fine. You'll be able to play tackle when you get older. Just if you enjoy the sport of football, flag football is great, man. You still have faith in the Chiefs? Oh, me too. Slow-mo kicker, appreciate the kind words. Carly with the 10. Well, the 999 saying 9 days until Chiefs football. Let's go. Hey, I can't wait to stream that game. I'm super excited. I can't wait. Appreciate that. Who's your favorite current Chiefs player? I mean, probably Patrick Mahomes. But when we start going down the list, I mean, there's quite a bit of players that I like. Flag football is the best way to work on your footwork. Ooh, there you go, Flip. All good, Kermit. Good to see you, man. Cora is in the house. When did you start liking the Chiefs? I mean, I've been a Chiefs fan my whole life. Yeah, I was born in 1991 in Kansas City. Still live in the Kansas City area, and both of my parents were Chiefs fans. I did not really watch much of the Hall of Fame game, Sam. Not a lot. Who will be a Pro Bowler this year for the Chiefs? Great question. Hopefully, I'm going to start with like the hopefuls first. Hopefully Nick Bolton.
Grim be the Grim
Would love to see Snead in there. Maybe McDuffie. Again, I don't know how many are going to make it, but like those are some that I would like. Obviously, Chris Jones, Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes, maybe Creed. Those would be good ones. If we get Chris Jones extension done, you should do a backflip on a live stream. I think I would die, Ryan. I haven't done a backflip in like 5 years. What running backs make it? What's up, Sylvia? I mean, I have 4 making the roster right now. So, Isaiah Pacheco, Jerick McKinnon, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and Deneric Prince. That's how I have them rolling right now. Are there any current Chiefs player that you wouldn't be sad if they get cut from last year's squad? Sad. I'm trying to think. I mean, a couple guys on the fringe there, like Deion Bush is a potential cut, but now that Nazi tore his ACL, he might be safe. I don't really know who I would be sad and wouldn't be sad. I'd have to really think about it. When I do my 53-man roster 2.0 projection, maybe I'll think about that a little bit more. I'm trying to think. Any players on the roster I wouldn't be sad. I mean, like Herring or Kando, I wouldn't really be sad. I mean, but with the stuff going on with the D line, it's going to be interesting to see who steps up in there. Yeah, that's a tough one to answer at this point in time. CEH presser felt a bit cringy to watch today. Yeah, I mean, the reporters were trying to ask him questions about his performance and his thoughts over the years. I think CEH is a little. I listened to his presser, and what do I want to say? I think CEH is a little hurt. And, you know, we can say what we want about CEH and his performance and all that stuff, but I think he's a little hurt. And maybe a little discouraged on how things have gone for him in his career. You know, and reporters are asking, how do you feel like your career's gone thus far? What have you learned? What do you think your role's going to be this year? And, you know, he's just out here being like, I don't know. I'm out here just doing what I'm asked and doing that to the best of my ability. So I think there's a little bit of pain with CEH, not talking physically, even though he does get hurt a lot, but just in general, you know, his career hasn't panned out probably how he would have liked it. So it's been tough for him. Yo, Michelle with the 20 said, thanks for all you do. Go Chiefs. How about those Chiefs? Thanks so much for the 20. Let's go. Yo, what's up, Yanni? For all the Charles and Minihue stuff, go to the beginning of the stream, but yeah, he had a pending DV case from January, and it finally caught up to him. Yeah, CEH is a trooper. Love his attitude. Yeah, he's going to go to bat. He'll go to bat for the team. He's been getting reps in. Fortson is too injury prone. Yeah, that's another guy that I'm rooting for. But yeah, he's been banged up. He dislocated his shoulder last week in practice, popped it out. They popped it back in. I don't think he needs surgery, but it's still tough. Who's the starting running back? Honestly, the starting running back might be Clyde Edwards-Helaire, because Pacheco is going to get eased in. He's going to be cleared for contact around August 20th, per the report of James Palmer of NFL Network. But like, if they're not 100% confident in Pacheco going crazy, they want to preserve him. You know, Pacheco is a guy who will go 100% every single snap, and he could re-injure that shoulder a little bit, you know, and I've had 2 shoulder surgeries myself, labrum surgeries that he had. You got to be careful. So they might ease him in a little bit, and CEH might be seeing a lot of reps at the beginning of the season. And I think that's fine. I think Pacheco will eventually be RB1 again. He won't start, like, even if he doesn't start out as RB1, it's not because of performance, it's because of health and the Chiefs wanting to protect him and keep him healthy. Yo, Giuliano, sheesh. With the 2 months, hey, Cole, love the videos. Can we do a prediction of our Chiefs record and individual score predictions? Individual score predictions, like of every single game? That's a good idea. That's going to be hard to predict. I could try like a way too early one. We could do it on a live stream. I mean, the record prediction, I've been kind of saying around 13, 14 wins, maybe 12, maybe 15. You know, since Mahomes has been a starter, they've either won 12 games or 14 games in a season. So It's going to be around there, in my opinion. Since Andy Reid became head coach of the Chiefs in 2013, they've only had one season under 10 wins. It was 2014, the season with no touchdowns to wide receivers. So definitely over 10. I would say around 13, 14, but they could go one up from that, one back from that. But the individual games, score predictions, that's tough. We could maybe do it on a live stream, though, sometime soon. Dez with the 5. If Rodgers wins another Super Bowl, do you think he passes
and go get it?
Pat all time? Whoa. Oh, if Rodgers wins another Super Bowl. No. He ain't winning another Super Bowl. You think the Jets are winning the Super Bowl this year? No, I don't think so. I think Mahomes is already debatable top 3 all time. And that's with Brady, Joe Montana, then Peyton Manning. And then Mahomes is like right in there. I don't think Rodgers is up there. I mean, if he wins a second ring, you could probably argue him in there. I just don't think he's going to do it. Could be wrong. We'll see. Yo, row with the 2. Sorry, I missed a Zoom call, but I'll be there. Yeah, next time. Let's get it, man. Appreciate you. USA Today said 10-7. They did say that. K. Wayne in here? K. Wayne, what up? Everyone forgot about Edwards-Helaire. He's still really fast. Good running back. Yeah, I mean, he's a valuable piece for the Chiefs, man. He hasn't lived up to the first round draft selection, but he's still a valuable piece. CEH is sensitive. I don't know. I feel like his presser was okay, but I did sense some pain in his voice. It's tough. I have money set aside just for if the Chiefs go to the Super Bowl again. Oh, let's go, Randy. I like that. Do you think the starters for wide receivers will be Ross and Rice on day 1? No. I think it'll be like on day 1. More than likely, MVS, Sky Moore are like 2 of your starters for sure. And then either probably Richie James or Justin Watson. Do I think Ross and Rice could work their way up as the weeks progress? Yes, I do. But like first team reps right now with Kadarius Toney injured has been MVS, Sky Moore, and Justin Watson. Say what you want, but that's the ones right now. Andrew with the 5. Thank you, bro. Do you think we will ever see another Earl Campbell? I don't know. I think when you start comparing like individual players, they all kind of deflect and say they want to be their own person. But Earl Campbell, I know he is one of the greats in the game, obviously way before my time. But yeah, I think he was a dog. Played for what? 7 years, 9 years, somewhere around there. And I mean, dude, look at this. This is crazy. Look at that, dude. 1,900 yards rushing, 1,600, 1,400, 1,300. I'd probably say no, honestly, just because it's a pass-happy league now. But, like, he's one of the greatest running backs to play the game. But that's crazy, bro. Right there, 14, 16, 19. Look at the TDs, 13, 19, 13, 10. That's not even receiving. He didn't have much receiving here. I don't know that we see running backs like that again, just because of the way the league has evolved. Personally. You edit your own videos? Yeah, for the most part. I'm a video editor by trade. But I do have an editor that I hired back in April, and he helps quite a bit with the channel. He helps with a lot of the shorts edits now, but for the first year, for the first 14 months, I edited everything myself. I am very grateful to have help now because we're putting out a lot of content. Priest Holmes, dog. Dude, a signed Priest Holmes jersey, I might do a backflip. When's the next member video? You say member vlog, member video, member stream? I don't know. We don't have it planned yet. I'm going to probably wait till after training camp to do all the streams because training camp is very crazy. It's very time consuming. Amina who? Amina who? Shadow, I'm a bigger Chiefs fan than you. Hey, man, some people are more diehard than me, meaning like some of y'all be going to, and we need these kind of fans. Some of y'all be going to every game, every training camp practice, at all the events. Like we need those fans there. I'm very introverted and don't get out much, but I've always rooted for the Chiefs, man. And with the health issues, it is preventing me from doing some stuff that I would like to do. I'd like to be out and about more. I think it would be fun. But I'm just trying to get better right now. Amina Boo Boo. Cole, would you ever need additional editors? Yeah, down the road. I still have aspirations of starting an NFL-wide news channel, but hiring Troy was very helpful. We're going to kill it this season, and then we'll probably grow, hire another staff member eventually, and start the NFL channel as well. Who's your favorite YouTuber? I mean, Mr. Beast, probably. So, like a lot of those big guys like that. What would you do for another Chiefs Super Bowl? Pretty much anything aside from sell my soul. Cole, imagine Richie James throwing a touchdown to Mahomes. Yo, left-handed Richie. He's left-handed. Played QB in high school. Richie James on like a little wide receiver bubble screen type look. Mahomes sweeps out down the right sideline, and Richie James goes, pew! Touchdown Patrick Mahomes. I'd probably lose it, dude. Is there a wait list for season tickets? Yeah, I think there's a long wait list for season tickets. Almost positive. Sell your body? All right, maybe not that far. Sell my beard on onlybeards.com. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Quite a bit. Those are good. I'm from New England. I'm a Randy Reed follower. Nice, Kenny. What's the timetable for Tony's return? First quarter of the season, but we don't know exactly when. Get at me when you are ready to dabble in Web 3. Token gate your members only Discord. Web 3? I don't even know what that is. What is that? Tape that beard to your head. Put some hair on it, baby. Yo, what's up, Anthony? Good to see you, man. How are you? What's a Minihue suspension? 6 games, man. Hit the gritty? I can't dance. I could barely hit the stairs and climb up and down them. What are we talking about? Do you think George will pick up where he left off? Yes. I do have high hopes for George Karlaftis. Yeah. What would you do if Mr. Beast donated 10 grand on the stream? Probably take my shirt off and run around the room. I don't know what I would do, to be honest. 10 grand? That's a lot. 6 games? Yeah, 6 games is a lot, dude. Willie Gay was 4 last season, and that was a long time. Frank Clark was suspended. Was that 2 games? 2 or 3? Minihue has a DV case against him. I'm going to actually text Troy. Do a house tour? Not right now, but I could. Max is at 500. Yeah, you'd have to do it a different way. But it does max at 500. Dude, I remember Elizabeth Reed. She dropped 500. It maxed out. She made a new account and dropped 500 more. She's like, this is because YouTube maxed out and I wanted to give more. What's up, Blitzball? It's coming back for the Chargers game. That'll be a good return. Justin Jefferson, the best wide receiver right now. I say Devontae Adams, to be honest. But I think Justin Jefferson is the wide receiver 1 of the future. Yeah. Well, I appreciate y'all, man. It's 4:10 with the Minihue news breaking. I do want to get off and start prepping this video because I need to drop it here soon with his suspension, camp highlights, and all that stuff. But I appreciate y'all more than you know. But let me answer this. Calories with Jay Booth. You frequently say Ross will make the roster, but obviously Chiefs fans are going crazy for him. Is he as good as the fans make us think, or is he going to struggle to make the team? I really do think he's going to make the roster. I think he's going to make the 53 as of right now. Obviously, we need to wait and see. Like, there's still a lot of a lot of training camp practices left. There's 3 preseason games where injuries could pile up. Hopefully they don't. I think he's making the roster. I'm just keeping my expectations, like, I'm just going to keep them open. Like, I'm not going to put too much expectations on Justyn Ross if he makes the roster to, like, go for 1,000 yards or anything crazy like that. I do think he's showing out enough to legit make the roster. I think it's not just hype anymore. I think that's real. I have no idea how well he's going to do during the season. But I'm going to root for him and wish the best for him, Calories, for sure. But I appreciate y'all. Trevor out, yeah. Yeah, thanks for all the memberships, the donos. I appreciate y'all more than you know. Friday live streams are a lot of fun. We got to get on these videos because there's a lot to cover. And until next time, let's go. Let's freaking go.
How about those Chiefs?
Chiefs do nothing. Week 2. I got Calvin. Just kidding. Go Chiefs.